係啦，咁大家就會發問題，咁我就會翻譯翻。
好。
Okay, first off, let's start with why did you use customs as the theme for the film? 點解用海關為題材嘅？不如你講先係啦。
I'm also a moviegoer, a movie lover, and I watch quite a lot of films. But in my experience, it's just a little part in the films that I saw that involve customs officers, and that's why when a couple of years ago, when I knew that Emperor is going to make an action film, so I deliberately make the customs officers as the main characters in the movie.
Okay, and Mr. McKenzie, do you have anything to add on?
No, I just think that it's very unique scenery, and it brings a lot of the water itself. It brings a very unique element to the movie. So I think it makes it very special.
And which was your favorite scene? 即係咁多幕當中係啦，電影當中你最中意邊一幕啊
？Well, it's hard for me to say. I like quite a few of them, and well, I would say the ending where we were fighting in the submarine. I think that's a very unique scenery. Yeah, you won't see that in many other movies.
Okay, I think everyone is also very interested with Mr. Jackie Cheung。咁我哋問翻導演，咁點解你會即係聽講就好難先至話敲到張生呢部電影？咁你點樣即係 convince 到佢 ？How did the director convince Jackie to come aboard?
I think the first thing is the script and also the character that Jackie played in this movie. I think it's quite very usual considerations for actors or actresses to consider these two main things. And of course, the third one is that what's the rest of the cast other than him if he decided to be on board. Then other than these three reasons, and I knew Jackie since the 1990s. We make I think 4 or 5 movies together. So with a friendship background, and then with the script, and with his character, and with the cast, and then lastly Jackie decided to be on board.
We are very, very lucky to be able to catch all of them because their chemistry was insane. So, to Mr. Nicholas, how did it feel to practice and to stunt, coordinate, or direct Mr. Jackie Cheung?
I don't think there needed to be much directing because I think he's actually very, very experienced. And also, although we may know him as the super singer that he is super coordinated and he's very sporty actually. So it's really natural for him to do his so-called movements. So we didn't really have much trouble.
There we go. He's a great singer, actor, just like Mr. Nicholasy, multi-talented. So we would like to open the round. If you have any questions for the both of them.
Good afternoon. Okay, my question is for both of you. First question is goes to the director. How did you handle the star-studded cast? I mean, not saying that they are big-headed, but it must be interesting to know how did you handle all of them during the filming? And my question for Mr. Nicholas, I mean, do you have any doubts when you decided to actually perform your own stunt, all that crane, hang, and all that? Thanks.
Actually, it's kind of routine because in this movie, other than Sia, all the actors and actresses I've been collaborating with them before. So it's not a first-time experience for me to work with them other than Sia So it's not difficult for me, in particular in this movie. I mean the coordination. The most difficult part is to handle the action sequences that happen in water or on the sea, something, because water is mobile, it's not static. So everything when you what you have to prepare for a shot, you have to be very fast. Otherwise, all the things it's not the designated position already if you're not decisive.
Okay, we have a star-studded cast, and also don't forget Mr. Herman To is a star-studded character, up there. Okay, so we hand it over to Mr. Nicholas D for that question again.
All right, Leah.
What was the question again?
All right,
The stunts. The stunts.
We took a lot of time preparing for the stunts, and of course, after going through the script with the director, and I guess we would first brainstorm, and then we would start from ground zero, and we would safely try out the stunts, not to the full extent. Maybe the height won't be as far up, the explosion won't be as big, and we'll just try to prepare and then rehearse until we feel that it is safe enough for the actors to go live. Yeah, so we actually did a lot of preparation beforehand.
Okay, next question.
Hi, I'm Shireen from Awesome TV. I would like to have the questions for Mr. Herman now first. Okay. As we know, the film made the world premiere to the Far East Festival, right? So can you share your experience at the premiere and how the audience perceived during that day, during this festival? Hence, another question for Mr. Nicholas. How did you manage your dual responsibilities, all right, between the acting and also action directing for this movie? And what is your unique challenge that you have overcome it? Thank you.
Okay, so we have Mr. Herman Yao reply first. Maybe we split the questions, just in case after the director answers and we forget after that, right? Just in case. Okay, so can we have the director first?
In fact, for the premiere in Woodinay, I left right after the other morning, so I didn't have much talk with the audience about the movie. But to my perception, is quite welcomed by the Western audience. I think up to now, at this very minute, I think the Hong Kong action movie is also a special genre that quite welcome, and they have very great interest to see such kind of movie. So after the premiere, when I left Udine on the plane, I feel quite happy about the impression, not the kind of direct talking, but to me, and then after the premiere, when I left the theater, the atmosphere that really gave me this kind of impression.
Okay, and Ms. Nicholas, do you need her to repeat the question?
Well, I think the most difficult part of having a kind of two different kind of spots on film set this time is a lot of times when I'm fighting either up somewhere in the harness in the air, or when I'm doing action in the waters, it makes it kind of hard for me to kind of readjust or watch playbacks. So in that term, I think it's quite different, but because to me, I think doing stunts or so-called action is a form of body language where it should be no different than the script. I think the script is only because it was in spoken language, but when you're doing action scenes, it's like body language. So I think that they both should tell the story of the role that the actor is playing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on. Yep.
Hello, my name is Haikal from Cosmo, Malaysia. My question is for Mr. Herman. I honestly speaking, I haven't watched the movie, but I've heard from most of my friends. They said that there was not so much CGI involved in this movie. But I know that Hong Kong filmmakers, they don't really, into CGI, VFX, and that kind of stuff, right? My question is, why is it like? Why do you think it's interesting? It is so great to do movies or create movies without the power of VFX or CGI. Yes.
In fact, for this movie, the action sequences like the container crash, the PS, this kind of action involved CGI. What we said that the action sequences in this movie not involve CGI, is the human physical action. The reason that we try hard to have this kind of images to the audience, I think since the technology has been advanced so much in the past years, and then technology was employed in movie making, and this time we want to revisit the tradition or the conventional. What we mean conventional is that what you see is what we've done. So, like of course, we have some safety device like the wires holding a stuntman or actors not really falling onto the ground. Other than that, it's real. And then this kind, to me, my generation, my age, I watched a lot of Hong Kong action movies before. As a filmmaker, I sometimes wonder why the feeling is not the same as before. That's why we want to do it again and revisit that very traditional and very precious style of Hong Kong action movie.
Well, let's extend that to Mr. Nicholas Yee as well. How does not using CGI affect you as an action director or an actor?
Well, I think that it's not that. I should put it this way. I guess it's not that we don't have the technology to use the CGI. I think still up till today, we a lot of Hong Kong films might not have the budget to fully use CGI to the perfection. In a action movie like Customs Frontline, I think there'd be close to 2,000 shots where there could be action, and in order to perfectly execute with CGI, it would need a super great cost budget, which we don't have. But more important, I think if the actor is able to execute the movement or the action without CGI, it still brings that much more nuance to the facial expression. If he knows that there is an explosion going to happen beside him, him being in the moment, in the danger, his voice will change, his body language will change, the shock wave from the explosion, moving his hair, moving the details on the clothing, all that stuff it can be done with CGI, but it's not efficient and it's not cost efficient. So I still think that this is what makes our action movies unique. So being able to do that, I think, is the true essence. Yeah.
And it's also very authentic because I think Customs Frontline is very, very authentic to the core. So that's what makes it very, very special. So we have one more question, before we close it.
Hi, I'm Zaini from Masculine. So maybe you can share a little bit about the preparation for all the cast in terms of their fitness level, because we know that to do this kind of movie, we need to have that certain. So is there any specific programs that you as an actor and also all the other cast need to underwent?
No, but it all depends on how much the role of that actor is needed for the action. So with this script, I guess my role was the main person who needed to do most of the action. So yes, I went under moderate, harsh kind of training just to make sure that I do not don't get hurt. To make sure that I was agile enough. And also that because my uniform I was always wearing this short sleeve uniform, so I had like zero paddings or protective armor underneath. So I just trained a bit more.
And to Mr. Herman Yao, you didn't really have to go through the training, so were you eating, just in front of me, cuisine? He said, you can't eat, I can. Yeah. What was the preparation that you had to go through?
Preparation, this movie, the actual filming days was about less than 60 days, I think. But in fact, for the action team, when we are not doing the actual filming, they are practicing or rehearsing. So about the working days for the action team, it is something I think near 100 days. Although the actual filming days is less than 60 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Director. Thank you so much, Mr. Lindsay. So we will end the session now, okay? But we have a group photo session for everyone. But would you